Hey, CrazyRonn here, and looks like we are back with some Hitman, Episode 2, Sapienza. Now, this isn't going to be a video about my first run-through. That time's long been gone. This is going to be kind of like my efficiency, minimalistic, handicap playthrough. If that doesn't really make sense to you, you will see. I'm running under the pretense that anyone's watching this video will understand the context as they have possibly already played the level. If not, well, I'm sorry. I might go back and play the game again with someone that has never played the game before, kind of make it so that, you know, everyone can get up to speed. Something like John, and because John loves the Hitman series, but he hasn't played this game, so I need to have him along. Maybe a couple other friends too. So, what does the minimalistic run really mean? Well, after playing it a couple times, I kind of like handicapping myself, and so I've only done this once, so I only have my first initial plan in mind, my first execution, how I did it, in mind as my plan. So what we're doing is we're going to wipe out all our equipment, we're going to have the default clothes, and we're going to start at the default area. I was going to have, like, you know, his signature suit, but one, it's not, I don't feel like I should do that unless I'm going to wear this suit the entire way, and I'm not that good at this game. I mean, I'm not skillful, but I do have an eye for trying to make things efficient, so I kind of remember paths and timings and stuff, so we'll launch. So yeah, Sapienza, I guess it's like a Sicilian-based level, you know, kind of like Just Cause 3, another Square Enix game.
Welcome to Sapienza 47. Silvio Caruso's family home is right across the square. The bioengineer suffers from acute travel phobia, so the Ether Corporation has installed a state-of-the-art field laboratory somewhere below ground. Expect security levels to rise as you get closer to the virus. Good luck, 47.
So we have two targets. We got Silvio and Francesca, and then we got to destroy the DNA sample that they're working on. A quick up to speed. This guy is super smart, and he is designing a virus that targets only specific DNA, which means you can literally surgically eliminate a human being in the world without really harming anyone else. And then if you can mass produce it and make it programmable, like the Division, it is a very potent weapon. And I think MI5, MI6, I should have played the actual preliminary cinematic before this, but like a high state agency, a government, wants you to eliminate these folks and the virus, because even though he's eliminated, she can take his place. So, yep, Francesca and Silvio. That's our targets. And so my entire plan is kind of leaning on having the safe house, which isn't actually a high-level unlock, like a high-level mastery. It's actually a level 2, if I remember correctly. So everyone should have this if they have at least beat the mission at least once. So let's unlock the door. And we're going to grab the golf ball. The explosive golf ball. Why? There'll be a reason for that. There's a whole plan for everything. Go out the back door of our little safe house apartment. Drop down into this person's house, who has a key card, which means a mansion key card, which means they are a guard. Yep. They are a guard of the mansion that Silvio lives in, so take advantage of that. We're going to climb up. I don't know when this video is going up. The channel schedule is a little full for videos, so this might go up like a week or two after the game came out, or the DLC came out, but it's whatever. We're going to duck under the camera here. On this corner. Put the golf ball away. Alright, there's a camera down there. Usually I'd be equipped with a suppressed pistol to handle these cameras, but I'm going for like a minimalistic, you know, on-site procurement type run. Hug the wall because there's a camera over the door behind me as well. I need to grab the poison. I also need to grab the crowbar. So yeah, I've only done this once, but I have played the map enough to memorize a lot of the locations, so I'm kind of going off by that. There's a camera over here. Silvio and his posse left. Good. Silvio likes to chill out back here and knock balls into the ocean, or to the Mediterranean, I guess. Drop that in there. So now he's going to have a little more oomph in his golf swing. Now we got to put the poison in here. It all makes sense. It all makes sense. So basically, Francesca, she is that side scientist. She is kind of getting sidetracked. I guess it her real goal to keep an eye on Silvio, and but she's kind of, I guess the way the story puts it,
That is Silvio Caruso.
she's having an affair with Silvio's golf instructor. So yeah, when they say having an affair, I think that Silvio's married, or is Francesca married? I'm not sure. So see, look, pick it up, boom. So that stuff's going on. So yeah, he's gonna go out there, try to go for a golf swing. Francesca's little lover is going to he walked off. They separated because they start out hitting golf balls. They separated, and he takes a call, calls Francesca, and then he says he's gonna meet up with her, and just to give him a second because, you know, he's busy, and oh, actually, I think he's coming now. And once he's done with this call, he's gonna drink that water, which makes him sick. Like, poison doesn't flat out kill him. I mean, he did ingest a lot of rat poison, but we're grabbing him. We're not gonna kill him, though. We're grabbing him. Then we're going to put him in here. And we grabbed him for his cell phone. Not really his disguise, but his cell phone. You can go all True Lies, you know, like that old Schwarzenegger movie. You can put on his clothes, sit here, and call her, and have her show up, all sexy lady in waiting. But that's not what we're doing. We're not gonna kill her that way. Gonna kind of shorten the little turnaround time here for my entire Grandmaster plan. I'm calling her not necessarily to kill her, but to not really to reset, but to kind of interrupt her pathing or her patrol for the day, her programmed patrol. She has a specific route she takes the moment you enter the area and trigger her movement, and I need her to not hit a certain point in her path just yet. So I'm going to use that to call her and kind of pull her away from this area. This area is where shit's going to go down. So through the window here, disable security system. Look at that raid array. Pick up the screwdriver. That's actually important. Rat poison, just in case. Don't need the ammo. There are actually separate recording stations all over the area. Not just the one. Turn on the water. Oh, someone popped. Looks like he got to the golf ball a little quicker than I thought he would. Well, sorry, Francesca. I like how this is suspicious if I turn it off. I don't know why it would be suspicious. I'm just hitting a switch. Sir, I would like you to turn around. This guy's totally ruining my timing here. Come on. Calm down. Turn off the power. It's managing that fan. Sabotage the power strip. See, another reason why I'm kind of doing it this way is because the little lady, she might be evacuated to her safe room the moment because basically when shit goes down, like a fire alarm or an explosion, the targets usually get escorted by their bodyguards to like a safe room of sorts. So with that pop, she might have been escorted to her office or something. So let's see. Now we're gonna move on to the next thing, because she's pretty much handled. She's pretty much handled for now. Basically, she's gonna make it out to that point, and she is gonna get shocked if it's not quite clear already. Admittedly, it's not really clearly explained, but I'm not bothering to go and actively kill her right now, because the final objective, which is to destroy the virus sample, you could either hit it directly, which is actually a little bit harder, all things considered. I mean, you have to go down there, and you have to go into the room that it's in and activate a terminal on it, which, it's a really narrow space, the decontamination tunnel. And if you run into the AI, sometimes they're like, oh, they get hostile on you. So it's a little bit problematic, because you're trying not to cause a commotion. I actually can't go this way. You're trying not to cause a commotion, and just by bumping into them, they can throw an alarm. Sometimes, not all the time. And so I'm trying to avoid that. So I'm doing a roundabout kind of craftier way of eliminating the DNA. And it's a very roundabout way, and it's not something you can really embark on unless you already know. So let's get in here. Okay, we're gonna go downstairs. Crowbar. Okay, we're gonna disable the, let's see, the camera. Actually, now I think about it, there is a church key upstairs that I completely missed. So, yep, there's the second terminal. So yeah, they have multiple surveillance terminals. They like stacking up their security. Church key, scissors, because why not? So the individual I am rooting for is the lady at the altar. She's here because I guess there was an accident in the lab, and one of her best friends, closest friends, got sick. And, you know, dearly departed, has left the earth, and there we go. Don't want to make too much noise. The crowbar will make noise. Her friend has left the earth, and now she's visiting church to, I guess, repent, to confess, to apologize. She actually makes it into the confessional, and using this priest outfit, you can kind of cap her through the confessional, but that's a little loud, so actually, I'm gonna hide here for a second. I'm a priest that's dead. Just ready to boondock saints this. Actually, I'm not even armed. I have no guns. The only guns I can potentially have is the ones I picked up off the guards. I don't even think I have that at the moment. But she has an important thing. Not only does she have a lab key card, which there's different stages of key cards. There's the mansion key cards, and that gets in the mansion, but then you need the laboratory key cards to get into the laboratory. She has a laboratory key card, which I could have gotten at least 2 other times inside the mansion, but I'll just pick it up from her to save time. She also has a little USB. There she is. She has a little USB dongle, which is fairly important for
room secure.
Leave me, Bernard.
Yep. Room totally secure. Oh shit. Hello, Father. I'm glad they can't see my sternum or my chest moving from my breathing. Can you leave, Father? Is this our confessional? Good. Walk off. Man of God. Man of God. All right. We're gonna go give her a chat. Yeah, she has a little, like, laptop USB dongle. That's actually important. But this is kind of hard to get into, because, like, see, I'm the priest, and it's still trespassing. because this place is locked down because the guy that perished right here, it's kind of, they're trying to do a contained incident
the
here.
lab requires a key card and a uniform. Luckily, it seems both are within reach.
There you go. So they're trying to have this thing locked down. That's why there's guards out front. And that's why this side door is locked. And now we're out. So that's out of the way. And now we got to make our way to the lab. There is a side door I know of. I don't have to go through the mansion. So I can just jog along. Fountain view. Not even Fountain Dew. Dr. Pop. Oh, cool. I actually didn't notice this. A Sanguine clothing store. Department store. Whatever store. I guess they're international. So we go all the way out to the edge of this deck here. Or, dock. Viewing point. Port. Whatever. Cove. Don't worry. I'm totally, belonging here. I mean, look at me. I don't even think a gardener would belong on the far reaches of these rocks. Alright.
Ether's field lab. You made it. The virus
Wow, the
prototype
flourish of
goes
that
by.
audio cue.
Look for some type of quarantine unit.
The target is in that building on the far side there, behind that rock. Gonna walk carefully, quietly, and methodically. There's a guy here. For safekeeping, I'm gonna take him down. Oh look! Francesca finally died.
Now destroy the virus.
Alright, now here's the reason for everything. See, Biolab Safety Protocol. This is actually fairly realistic when it comes to stuff at the CDC. To prevent a disastrous outbreak, a kill switch has been installed. One push of a key, the virus instantly overheats and dies. However, the laptop that controls the kill switch requires an access dongle. Dongle. And the scientist who holds this dongle has left a note that reads, "Gone to church." So, thank you, little lady. Now it's going to raise the temperature of that virus. And it has been wiped.
Now head towards an exit.
And now we're gonna slowly saunter our way out to the nearest exit, which for some reason is the seaplane. Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, you'd think that would draw way more attention, a scientist getting into Silvio's personal seaplane. Like, seriously, this is Silvio's. And I'm just making off with it, and no one notices or cares. It's the only plane in the damn cove. Or in the cave. I don't know how I got that, mastery reward. I think I got it last time, but it's just showing it again. And there you go. Non-target kill penalty. I guess I accidentally killed someone else. My goal was to, not have any innocents killed, but I now that I think about it, that golf ball most likely hurt someone else. It's an exploding golf ball, for God's sakes. Of course it's gonna potentially hurt more people. But there you go. That's Sapienza. In one go with literally no equipment coming in and making it through. Like, I couldn't have timed her death any better. Actually, she might have accidentally shocked someone too. Like, her bodyguard, she has 2 bodyguards. Well, both of these folks have 2 bodyguards compared to Viktor Novikov, who only had 1. These folks had 2 bodyguards. They could have been caught. They could have gotten caught in anything of any of their deaths, because hers is shock. So if the guy was near her while she was taking the phone call, because she basically walks out onto that patio and calls her bosses, because her bosses want to check in on her and see her progress on kind of reining in Silvio, because Silvio's kind of going down into crazy madness kind of deal. Silvio usually has this guy stand a good couple feet behind him, but they still could have been caught. And the virus, well, I just made it easy because I didn't want to walk into the damn thing and risk getting discovered, because A, there's at least 2 or 3 security cameras on my way to the damn thing, and B, once I get in there, there's usually 2 scientists that are around the actual virus container. So I have to, you can only distract one, there's only enough devices inside the lab to actually distract one of them, so you have to knock out the other. Then you have to turn on the failsafe before a third guy usually shows up, and if he sees the dead body, regardless of whether or not he saw you near it or actually choking the guy out, he'll grab a guard. And it is supremely hard to get around them in the narrow decontamination tunnel between the actual labs and the containment lab, and you can get stuck on them. Sometimes they'll freeze up and they'll just lock up because, oh no, they're in a panic and you can't get around them. You're trapped, and a guard comes up with a shotgun. So yeah, it's a little disappointing. I couldn't gotten you know, no non-targets killed, but it's whatever. I mean, this is literally my first take and my only take that I have time for today, so I'm not gonna do any retakes of this. So yeah, this is one recording session. So still liking this game. Fairly short, but it does have replayability. So now I can see that tower behind Silvio. I can get in that old abandoned tower with a suppressed sniper rifle, which I did unlock from the previous mission in Paris, and snipe him. I can also snipe her. I have to go to what the game calls a bohemian guy. Like, he has an apartment that overwatches her particular side of the mansion where you can easily headshot her. But they call him bohemian, like when you pick up his clothes, grab the bohemian disguise. But he's pretty much a hippie, hardcore hippie. I guess it's a nice, bohemian's maybe a nice way to say it. I don't know etymology or words. So yeah, that's Hitman. I almost said Hitman Absolution. That's Hitman episode 2. I might do a couple more videos, actually. Hell, I might even do contracts. It depends on how the schedule's turning out for the summer. There's actually a couple games coming out, so I'm rambling like I always do again. So until next time, KrazyRonn out.